This is a quick first impression video of a Mihogo 1 LX 4.0 Max folding e-bike. Now this, they claim, is the longest range e-bike in the world. So it's got a 167 mile range and it folds in half to fit in the back of your car. It has 2 batteries in it and there are 3 different levels of price and performance. The one in my video is the Max, which is the most expensive one, but there are 3 different price levels to this bike. I'll put a link in the description to their Indiegogo site. Prices will probably vary depending on how things go with their sale. And there's really a variety of components on here, good quality components. So you can see it's got Shimano 7-speed on it, and even the chain is a KMC chain. It's not some generic cheap chain. They put a real chain on it. It's a Mihogo branded 48 volt 750 watt motor. I love these Kenda tires. Like, might as well put street tires on a street bike instead of those knobbies that are on a lot of these type of bike. The luggage rack is sturdy. It's got 4 holes on the top so you could mount racks or things onto it. The battery, 1 in the back and 1 inside the frame, and the seat is nice and squishy with memory foam. And you can see the details are really nice on this bike. Like, even if you look at the chain ring, how they've machined it and made it look real nice. The whole thing is really presentable and really, really good looking. And then even the pedals fold down for extra space if you really want to fold it up and fit it into a small space. The frame battery is 48 volts, 12.8 amp hours, and the seat battery is 48 volts, 16 amp hours for a total of 28.8 amp hours. That's how it fits in the frame. You have to lock it in place with a key to keep it connected, and then just slam the bike shut to hold it in place. And then the rear seat battery just slides down like that, and there's a key that locks it in place down here. And you charge the front battery with that hole right there, and then on the rear battery there's a port that you just swing open to charge it up, and then swing it shut. There's a super bright LED headlight in the front and a super bright tail light / brake light in the back. This is what they look like in the dark. Here it is, late at night in the dark, lighting up the gnome army in my front yard. And you can see it does a good job of directing a lot of light where you want it. And the tail light, brake light, works like that when I pull the brake lever. And the front fork is pretty standard for this type of e-bike. The nice thing is it does have a lockout on it, so you can adjust the rebound damping depending if you want it firm or if you want it to bounce a lot. And then you can crank up the spring tension with the spring on that side. It has a twist throttle on it. And then the disc brakes are made by Logan. I have never heard of them, but it's a mineral oil disc brake, and they worked great. A lot of the cheap e-bikes that I've tested have real screamy, squeaky brakes. This one's got a 180 millimeter rotor on the front. It has good control and it doesn't make a lot of noise, which is perfect. I'll show you the noise later. It's a 160 millimeter rotor on the back. And just in case I forgot anything, this is a list of things that Mihogo says are important about it. The waterproof rating, the Panasonic cells, the 167 mile range, dual arm torque sensors, and the lightweight magnesium alloy frame. And has real simple controls. Just hold the power button to turn it on. Now this one also does have an app with Bluetooth turn-by-turn navigation that you can use off of your phone as well. So you can be as simple or as complex as you want. But basically, 1 through 5 to 0 up and down to control the pedal assist. And then to find out the maximum speed on throttle, we just pull the rear wheel up in the air, rev it up, and it tops out at 27 miles an hour. That's when the engine will stop helping you. And here's what full throttle acceleration in Pedal Assist 5 without me doing any pedaling looks like. It takes off real quick. It's similar to a lot of bikes in this category. So it really gets moving pretty quick, especially up to 20 miles an hour. Then it works its way up to 27. And then we're at the end of this run here. You're also going to hear just how the brakes sound when you give it a full stop at a stop sign. And the bike I'm reviewing, the highest end model of the Mihogo 1, has dual torque sensors for measuring pedal assist. So it helps you as much as you're pedaling. So it's way different than the ones where if you move the pedals at all, you get full throttle. This one works with the power that you're putting into it to give you the perfect amount of assist based on the level you choose. It folds up small enough to fit in the back of my Prius behind the back seats, so I can still bring a full set of people with me when I have the bike, and you just pick it up out of the back of the car. If you want it to be lighter, you could take the batteries out when you're folding it up and putting it in and out of the car, and then you just fold it open, stand up the handlebars like this, lock them in place, and then also on the other side, make sure that you lock the hinge and then put the pedals out, and you are done. Compare that to putting a full-size e-bike in the back of your car, which is a lot more work and you can't bring any people with you. Here's what it looks like next to a regular moped-style e-bike. So you can see when it's unfolded, it's just as big as the big boy bikes. The seat is adjustable, the seat height, so you can adjust it whether you're tall or short to fit your needs. It is 82 pounds, so it's a little bit lighter than your standard moped-style e-bike because it has that magnesium alloy frame. So is this bike right for you? I don't know. That's a question for you to answer for yourself. I'll do a long-term review with a distance test as well, but I'm not going to ride 167 miles in the near future, so that's going to take me a little while. But hope you like it. Comment, like, subscribe. Go visit their website to learn more.